Okay, guys, let us start the session. Good morning, all of you. Right, thank you, 89. Okay, right now we are in the fourth unit, that is the alternative techniques related to the classification. Previously, we have seen what is the Bayes theorem. After that one, we have seen the Bayes classifier. Okay, in that the Bayes classifier, we have to discuss about two things. Navy Bayes classifier, that is the first one, and the next one is uh, Bayesian belief network, that is the second thing. These three things, if we discuss, up to the fourth unit will be completed. Okay, let us discuss the. Let us revise the previous class. Okay, use basic is using Bayes theorem for classification. How we are going to classify with the help of Bayes theorem? Let us see this. Okay, with the help of Bayes theorem, we are going to classify two things, right, guys? Here, X is a set of attributes, and Y denotes the class variable. Here, Y denotes the class variable. Finally, this is the destination thing we have to find out. That is the class variable. Here, Y is the class variable, and X denotes the attributes. Okay, here we are going to find out the relationship between these two things, X and Y. Okay, here X and Y are the random variables. Their probability relationship, we are going to find out, that is probability of Y given X. Here these two things are, with the help of this one, we are going to find out the probability relationship. Okay, here this probability of Y given X, we are called them as a posterior probability. Okay, here only the normal probability, that is we call them as a prior probability. Probability of Y we call them as a prior probability. Okay, this one we call them as a posterior probability. Okay, difference you have to note it down. Probability of Y given X, that we call them as a posterior probability, and probability of Y we call them as a prior probability. Okay, right? Okay, during the training phase, guys, we have to find out the different combinations for probability of Y given X. Okay, here Y will have the different combination, and X will have the class variable. X will have the class variable. Okay, that we are going to find out from the training data, guys. Okay, for the knowing the probabilities, the test record, that is X bar, can be classified from the Y bar. How we are going to classify, that is probability of Y given X bar. Y bar given X bar. Okay. To illustrate this approach, guys, that is how we are going to classify with the help of Bayes theorem. We have taken one example. Okay. We have taken one example that is related to the uh, loan borrowers related information. Okay, it contains the information related to the home owner or not, their marital status, and their annual income. Okay, finally they are going to pay the loan in time or not. These are the different attributes, guys. Those will be in the training set. Okay. Okay, to explain this one, we have taken this data set, training data set, guys. It contains the different attributes like homeowner, marital status, annual income, as well as loan defaulter information. Okay, from that one, okay, that is the given information will be there. From that one, okay, any new person, okay, for that homeowner or not, those information I know, marital status information I know, and annual income information I know. From that one, I am going to find out, okay, with the help of Bayes theorem, I am going to find out whether that particular person is paying the loan in time or not. I am going to find out. Okay, that one let us see, guys. Okay, for particularly for the loan borrower or defaulter. Okay, that will be classified as S or no. S means they're not paying the loan in time. No means they are paying loan in time, guys. Okay, here the attribute name is loan borrower who defaulted. Loan borrower who defaulted. S means they are not paying that amount in time. No means they are paying the repaying the amount in time. Okay, these are the attribute related to the loan. This one we have taken as a class attribute, guys. This one we are taking this one as a class attributes. How we are going to classify with the help of training data? Okay, with the help of Bayes theorem, let us see, guys. Okay, this is the tabulated information, guys. Here we will have the 10 transactions. Okay, 10 tuples will be there, and how many attributes are there? Homeowner, marital status, animal income. Okay, and defaulted borrower. Defaulted borrower. These are the attributes, guys. Homeowner means S means okay, they are the owner. No means they are not having the own home. Okay, marital status, single, married, and divorce. Okay, these are the three attributes related to the marital status. And the next one is annual income. Their annual income, okay, year-wise income, and defaulted borrower. Okay, no means they are paying the amount. Yes means okay, they are not paying the loan in time. That is classified as S, guys. Understand, guys? This is the training information, guys. This is the training information. Okay. Okay, from this one we are going to predict the unknown class labels. That is, okay, I have, for suppose I have, they have given the home loan, the homeowner are not marital status and annual income. Based on these three attributes, I am going to predict, okay, with the help of this Bayes theorem, I am going to predict, okay, whether they are paying the loan in time or not. I am going to predict, guys. Okay, let us see the class variable information. Here, this is the test record, guys, that we call them as a class variable. Okay, here homeowner information they have given, okay, they are not the homeowner, and marital status is they are married, and their annual income also they have given, guys. Okay, from this one we are going to predict the, guys, that is the posterior probability we have to give it. Okay, posterior probability we have to given for this X. We have taken this the test record as X, guys. X contains homeowner information, marital information, as well as annual income, guys. From this one we are going to predict that particular person is, okay, the defaulted borrower or not. Defaulted borrower S means, okay, they are not paying the loan. Okay, default borrower, if it is no means, okay, they are paying the amount in time, guys. We have to calculate these probabilities for both the things. Okay, yes, given X means this information. Likewise, the probability of no for particular this S. Okay, this we call them as the posterior probability, guys. Okay, for suppose, okay, if we are getting this value as more compared with this one means they are able to pay the loan in time, guys. Okay, no, for suppose this value I got the more value compared with this one means, okay, then what we can say that they are not able to pay the loan in time. Okay, that is the conclusion from this Bayes theorem, guys. Okay, this is the test record. Okay, this is the training data, this is the training data, and this is the text record. Okay, test record. Okay, from this one we have to calculate the probability of S given X means this one, X means this information, probability of no for particular X means this information. For suppose, okay, probability of S given X having the more value means they are paying the loan in time. For suppose this one is got the maximum highest value compared to this one means, okay, they are unable to pay the loan. This is the prediction related to the probabilities, guys. This one is, we call them as the posterior probabilities. Okay, okay, this is explained here, guys. But suppose probability of S given X has in the more value compared with the probability of no particular record X. Okay, then we can classify this one as a X. Okay, otherwise we can classify that record as a no, guys. Okay, this is the formula for that one, guys. Okay, Bayes theorem uses one formula. Okay. Let us proceed for the next one, guys. That is, okay, the first one, that is Navy Bayes classifier. Okay, Navy Bayes classifier. Okay, coming to the Bayes classifiers, there are mainly two classifiers will be there. The first one is Navy Bayes classifier, and the second one is Bayesian belief network. These are the two classifier related to the Bayes. Okay, the first one we are going to discuss, guys. Okay, here, the Navy Bayes classifier, guys, attributes are conditionally independent. Okay, here the one assumption we have to know is attributes are conditionally independent. Attributes are conditionally independent, guys. Okay, and the next one is the formula related to this one is probability of x, okay, y equal to y, guys. Here this y we call them as a class variable, guys. This y we call them as a class variable, and this one, this x we call them as a test attribute, guys. Okay, test attribute. For suppose here if you take this one, x means this is the input data, okay, right, and y means that is the thing we have to find out. For suppose the previous example, the loan default loan borrower, yes or no, that we have to write it here. Okay, s means the default loan borrower, no means they are not, they are paying the loan in time, guys. That is related to y. Here x means testable. X means testable. For each and every value of xi, we have to calculate that one, and finally we have to multiply the all the values related to the Navy Bayes classifier, guys. Here x is a attribute set, guys. Okay, from x1 to xt. Okay, that from this one we can say that how many attributes are there, d number of attributes are there. From this one we have what we can say that d number of attributes are there. Okay, this formula you have to remember, guys. This formula you have to remember. Okay, x means test attribute, y means that is class variable. Okay, y means class variable. Okay, finally for each and every xi we have to multiply. Okay, we have to calculate this one. Finally we have to multiply the all the values, okay, for each and every attribute set. Okay, for xi we have to calculate this one, and x2 we have to calculate this one, and finally xt also we have to calculate this one, and finally we have to multiply, okay, all the values to get the main value, that is Navy Bayes classifier, right? This formula is very important here, guys. In the Navy Bayes classifier, write down this formula, all of you. Okay, the fourth unit, guys, this is the important thing, that is Navy Bayes classifier. First, you have to remember this formula. Okay, okay, let us proceed, guys. Okay, okay, before going to discuss about the Navy Bayes classifier, guys, we should know about this conditional independence. Okay, here x, y, z are the three set of random variables. For suppose y variable is said to be conditionally independent of x variable is said to be conditionally independent of y and z. How we are going to denote? This is the notation for that one, and this condition also holds, guys. Okay, when the condition when the variable here x, y, z are three random variables. Okay, x said to be conditionally independent of y given z. Okay, this one, then this condition holds good, guys. Okay, probability of x, okay, independent of y given z, independent of y given z, this one we can write it as like this, guys. Okay, this one also you have to remember, guys. Okay, related to this Navy Bayes classification. Okay, guys. Okay, if you are going to discuss about the Navy Bayes classifier, we must know the conditional independence. What is this conditional independence means? Okay, here x, y, z are three set of random variables. Apply x set to be conditionally independent of y given x. This is the notation for that one. Okay, then this condition holds, guys. Okay, probability of x independent of y given z, then that is equivalent to probability of x given z, guys. X given z, right? Where x is conditional independent of y and given z, that is equal to the posterior probability, guys. Okay, let us proceed, guys. Okay, the conditional independence of x and y. Okay, that we can write it in the form of probability of x, y given z, guys. Okay, this one we can write it as probability of x comma y comma z by probability of z. Okay, here what I have did this one is, okay, I have multiplied and divided this one with the probability of y by z. ఇక్కడ చూడండి, okay, divide చేస్తాను probability of y given y comma z. Okay, likewise I'm multiplying with that one also the probability of y comma z, guys. Then there is okay, no change in it. Okay, దీన్ని మనం కొట్టేస్తే కనుక same thing we will get it, guys. Okay, then this one we can write it as probability of x, okay, given by independent of z. Likewise we can write this one as a probability of y given z. అంతేనా కాదా అండి? Probability of y comma z by probability of z, that is equivalent to probability of y given z. Likewise this one also, okay, probability of x comma y comma z by probability of y comma z, we can write it as probability, okay, x given by, okay, comma z, right? Okay, here this, see this formula, guys. Okay, the conditional independence, okay, probability of x independent of y given z, we can write it as probability of z. Okay, this equation we have used here, guys. This equation we have used here. Okay, then this one is like this, guys. Okay, this one will be converted as probability of x given z, x given z. Antena kadanడి, this is the formula, right? Okay, this condition is holds when x, y, z are three set of random variables and x is said to be a conditional independent of y given z. Okay, right? We can replace it like this. We can replace it like this one with this one, right? This is related to the conditional independence related to the x, y, z in the Navy Bayes classification. Okay, this thing we have to know before going to for the Navy Bayes classifier. Let us see the Navy Bayes classifier main formula. Here is the main formula for the Navy Bayes classifier, guys. Here is the main formula for the Navy Bayes classifier. Okay, here in this Navy Bayes classifier, guys, we have to estimate the conditional probability of each xi given y. Okay, here y is a class variable and x is related to the test type. X is related to the test type. For example, guys, okay, previously we have seen one example, right? Okay, in that what is xi and what is y, I'm going to show, guys. Okay, here this is xi, guys. Okay, this is the x thing, okay, related to that particular, each and every one is a xi. This is x1 and this is x2 and this is x3. Okay, and finally what is y means, that is this s or no, that we call them as a s. Okay, y related thing, this we call them as a class attributes. S ante entante ganaka, that is they are paying the loan in time. No means they are not paying the loan in time, guys. Understand, guys, what is meant by x and what is meant by y. Xi means each individual attributes of test attribute and y means class variable. Y means class variable. Okay, normally, guys, there is not need of a very large number of training set also. With the help of the small set also, we are going to calculate the estimate the probabilities, guys. Okay, what is the formula for this one? Navy Bayes classifier means this is the formula. Okay, that is posterior probability. Okay, posterior probability, probability of y given x equal to probability of y, okay, that is multiplied by each and every one things, guys. Probability of x1 given y, probability of x2 given y, probability of x3 given y, we have to multiply these three things and that with the probability of y, and that is divided with the probability of x, guys. Okay, if you see the example, then you can easily understand, guys. There's nothing in this here. Okay, okay, this what this formula you have to remember, guys. This formula you have to remember. Okay, make note on this one, guys, all of you. Let us take one example here, guys. Okay, try to solve this example with the help of Navy base classifier, guys. Okay, the training data consists of attributes like age, income, whether he is student or not, credit card rating, and whether he is able to buy a computer or not. These are the training data, guys. Okay, related to the age attribute, it is having the values like youth, middle age, and senior. Okay, for related to the income attribute, it is having the values like high, medium, and low income. Okay, coming to the student attribute, it is having the attributes values like yes or no. Yes means he is a student. No means he is not the student. Coming to the credit card rating, guys. Coming to the credit card rating attribute, having the values like fair, excellent. Okay, their credit card rating is fair or excellent. Okay, finally, okay, the class label, that is buys a computer. Yes means they are able to buy a computer. No means he is not able to buy a computer. This is the training data, guys. Okay, right? Training data. Okay, from this one we have to predict for a particular class. Okay, from this one we have to predict a particular class label with the help of navy based class labels. Okay. Okay, what is the class label here is related to the buying a computer, guys. Okay, here yes means he is able to buy a computer. No means he is not able to buy a computer, guys. Let us take this one. Buying a computer equal to S as corresponding to C1, and buying a computer no, that corresponding to C2, guys. Okay, right? C1 means he is able to buy a computer. C2 means he is not able to buy a computer. This is the class label, guys. This is a class label. Class variable, what is the class variable here is buying a computer. It is having the two distinct values, guys. S means he is able to buy a computer corresponding to C1. C2 means he is not able to buy a computer, guys. So this one we have to predict, guys. Okay, but the probability corresponding to the S and probability corresponding to the no also we have to calculate. Let us proceed, guys. Okay, and what is the classifier thing that is age equal to youth, guys? Okay, this is the class variable, guys. X is a class variable. Age equal to youth and income equal to medium, and he is a student and credit card rating is fair. Okay, for this one information, okay, we have to classify this one whether he is able to buy a computer or not. Okay, for both the things we have to calculate the probability, that is okay, probability of buying a computer, okay, and probability of not buying a computer, guys. Okay, here CI means S means that is buying a computer. Okay, CI that is equal to no means is not able to buy a computer, guys. So, okay, I equal to 1 అనేదేమో related to S, and I equal to 2 means that is related to no. Here X I is the, that is the test record, guys. We have to classify this one. We have to classify this one whether this data is more nearer to the yes or no related to particularly buying a computer or not, guys. This is the input test record, guys. Okay, but this one we have to calculate, guys. First of all, we have to calculate the prior probabilities for this one, guys. That is buying a computer equal to yes and buying a computer equal to no. That we have to calculate. That one that we call them as a prior probabilities, guys. ఒకసారి జాగ్రత్తగా ఏంటండి, ఏమీ లేదు, సింపుల్ ప్రాబ్లమ్. ఓకే, మీరు దీన్ని ఈజీగా అర్థం చేసుకుంటే కనుక ఇన్పుట్ డేటా అని అర్థమైపోతుంది. How many records are there here, guys? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Overall, how many records are there? 14 tuples will be there. In that, how many SS are there? Just count it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 will be there. Okay, right? Now we are going to calculate the probability of buying a computer, that is prior probability. Buying a computer equal to S, that is 9 by 14, guys. How many S's are there? 9 out of 14 records. Okay, that is 0.643 is the probability, guys. Likewise, we have to calculate the no also. Okay, let us calculate for no also. How many no are there? 1, 2, 3 will be there, 4. Okay, 5 will be 1, 2, 3. Okay, 4, 5 no's will be there. That is 5 by 14. That is the probability of buying a computer equal to no, guys. Buying a computer equal to yes, probability is 9 by 14. Okay, out of 9 S's out of 14 overall records. Okay, buying a computer equal to no. Okay, 5 no's out of 14 records, guys. This is the probability for these two. We call them as a prior probabilities, guys. These two we call them as a prior probabilities. Okay, let us go for the main probabilities. Okay, that is conditional probabilities. This is the very important thing, guys. Just concentrate here, guys. Simple things. Okay, we have to calculate for yes as well as no also here. Okay, let us consider related to the buying computer equal to yes. How many S's are there overall? Out of 14, 9 S's will be there. అందుకనే ఇక్కడ for buying a computer equal to yes వచ్చేపటికి okay denominator part లో 9 మాత్రమే ఉంటుంది. If you observe here. Okay, coming to the buying a computer equal to no, how many no's are there out of 14? 5 out no's. That is why okay denominator part always having the 5. Okay, అర్థమవుతుందండి. ఒకసారి మళ్ళీ చెప్తాను, ఇన్పుట్ డేటా తీసుకెళ్ళి ఒకసారి మీకు. Okay, here how many no's will be there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 no's will be there. How many S's are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, that is why okay related to the posterior probability calculations. Okay, the related to the buying a computer equal to x, the denominator part will be 9. Denominator yes calculate చేస్తుంటే కనుక denominator part అనేది 9 ఉంటుంది. Related to no, it is 5, always 5, guys. Okay, let us see the first one, that is a posterior probability. Age equal to youth and buy a computer equal to x. Let us go to the input training data, guys. Check for a buying a computer yes సంబంధించి how many age equal to youth are there. Let us check it, guys. Okay, so this is the input data, guys. Here we have the youth, right? Okay, particular what we are calculating is posterior probability for buying a computer equal to s. అంటే s equal buying a computer s దగ్గర how many youth ఉన్నాయో ఒకసారి చెక్ చేయండి. Here s there is no youth. Here s there is no youth. Here s is there. There is no youth. Okay, here s no youth. And this one here, guys. Okay, s ఉన్నప్పుడు youth ఉంది అంటే one time. Again ఇక్కడ ఉంది చూడండి, ఎస్ ఇక్కడ ఎస్ ఉన్నప్పుడు యూత్ ఉంది. హౌ మెనీ టైమ్స్ the youth is there? 2 times, guys. Out of 9, how many S's are there? 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 S's are there. And means 2 by 9 is the probability for posterior probability related to age equal to youth given the buy a computer equal to x, guys. Likewise, we have to calculate the income medium. ఎందుకని ఎన్ని కూడా తీసుకున్నామంటే కనుక this is the input data, guys. Okay, this is the input data, that is age equal to youth calculate చేసాం. Likewise, we have to calculate the income equal to medium కూడా మనం posterior probability of yes we have to calculate, guys. Next income equal to medium కూడా చెక్ చేద్దాం. input data లో income equal to medium. Okay, income equal to medium and s వచ్చిన దగ్గర income equal to medium ఎన్నో చెక్ చేయండి. Here s no medium. Here s ఇక్కడ medium వచ్చింది, 1 count increases. ఓకే, ఇక్కడ ఎస్ లో కాబట్టి ఇంక్రీజ్ చేయము. ఇక్కడ ఎస్ ఈక్వల్ టు లో మళ్ళీ ఇంక్రీజ్ చేయము, లో ఇంక్రీజ్ చేయము. ఎస్ అగైన్ మీడియం 2, అగైన్ ఎస్ మీడియం వచ్చింది 3, అగైన్ ఎస్ మీడియం ఇచ్చింది 4, అగైన్ ఇక్కడ వచ్చేపటికి 5 ఉంది. కాబట్టి ఓవరాల్ ఎన్ని వచ్చినాయండి మీడియం కి ఎస్ దగ్గర 4 వచ్చినాయి. Okay, that is why 4/9. That is why 4/9. Likewise, student equal to S. Okay, student is equal to S ki by equal to computer equal to S ki kuda probability calculate cheyandi. Okay, okay, by equal to computer S దగ్గర how many students S ఉన్నాయో చెక్ చేసుకోండి. Okay, let us go for the input data. Okay, by equal to S ఇక్కడ చూడండి, ఇక్కడ S ఉన్నప్పుడు ఇక్కడ S అని వచ్చింది చెక్ చేసుకోండి. ఒకటి వచ్చింది, అలాగే 2 వచ్చినాయి, అలాగే 3 వచ్చినాయి, 4, 5, 6 S's are there. For a particularly related to the by equal to computer equal to S and related to the student S. This is the input data, right? For each and everything we have to calculate the posterior probability. That is why, okay, whenever S is there, here S అనేది కౌంట్ చేసుకోవాలి. ఇక్కడ S వచ్చినప్పుడు 1 ఉంది, అలాగే ఇక్కడ 2 ఉంది, అలాగే 3 ఉంది, 4 ఉంది, 5 ఉంది, 6 ఉంది. That is means, okay, 6/9 is the probability for, okay, student equal to S and by computer equal to S, guys. 6/9 వచ్చిందో లేదో చూద్దాం. Yes guys, we got the same answer, that is 6/9. Likewise for credit card rating equal to fair కూడా చెక్ చేసుకోవాలి. మరి మీ ఈ మూడింటిని ఎందుకు చెక్ చేసుకుంటున్నామండి? This is the input data, guys. Okay, that is X equal to E, is equal to youth we have checked, and income equal to medium we have completed, and student equal to S also completed, and credit card rating equal to fair also we have to check it for. Okay, fair కూడా చెక్ చేద్దాం. ఓకే, S వచ్చినప్పుడు ఎన్ని ఫేర్స్ వచ్చాయో చెక్ చేద్దాం. S fair 1 count, ఓకే, S fair 2 count, S fair 3 count, ఓకే, S excellent కాబట్టి లేదు. S equal to 4 count, and 5 count, and 6 count. Again 6/9. Again 6/9, guys. Again 6/9. Okay, right guys, అర్థమైందండి? కొంచెం మీరు చెప్పాలండి, మీరు చెప్పాలి ఆన్సర్. You have to tell it, guys. Okay, for no also you have to say. Okay, మనం S చెక్ చేసాం కదా, ప్రాబబిలిటీ ఆఫ్ నో మీరు చెప్పాలి. ఓకే, వింటున్నారమ్మా అందరూ? మీరు చెప్పాల్సింది ఉంటుందండి ఇప్పుడు. ఓకే, ఇప్పుడు బయింగ్ కంప్యూటర్ ఈక్వల్ టు నో కి ఏజ్ ఈక్వల్ టు యూత్ అనేది ఎంతమంది ఉన్నారో ఒకసారి చెక్ చేస్తాం. బయింగ్ కంప్యూటర్ ఈక్వల్ టు నో కి ఏజ్ ఈక్వల్ టు యూత్ అనేది ఎంతమంది ఉన్నారో చెక్ చేయాలి. దీనికి నో కి యూత్ ఎంతమంది ఉన్నారో చెక్ చేసి చెప్పాలి. చెప్పండి అండి, వన్ ఆఫ్ యూ ప్లీజ్ రెస్పాండ్. నో కి ఇక్కడ యూత్ ఎంతమంది ఉన్నారో చెప్పాలి. ప్లీజ్ రెస్పాండ్ గైస్. మీరు చెప్తేనే నాకు అర్థమైందని తెలుసుకుంటాను, లేకపోతే కనుక మనం ప్రొసీడ్ అవ్వాలి. శ్యామ్, పూజ, సుష్మా, ఓల్రెడ్డి రెస్పాండ్ అవ్వాలండి. అలాగే ప్రవళిక, మాధురి, ప్లీజ్ రెస్పాండ్. హర్షిత, చాలా మంది ఉన్నారు. హర్షిత రెస్పాండ్ గైస్. Okay, what I am asking is, someone got a response. Yes sir. Okay, 59. What is the answer? చెప్పండమ్మా. 59. Okay, particularly for buying a computer no కి నేను చెక్ చేస్తున్నాను. ఓకే, ఫర్ దట్ రికార్డ్స్ ఏజ్ ఎన్ని వచ్చినాయో చెక్ చేయాలంట. ఇక్కడ నో ఉంది, ఇక్కడ యూత్ ఎన్ని ఉన్నాయో చెప్పాలన్నమాట. ఇక్కడ నో ఉంది, ఇక్కడ యూత్ ఉంది, 1 count. లైక్ వైజ్ ఇక్కడ నో ఉంది, యూత్ అనేది అనదర్ 2 అవుతుంది. అలాగే నో ఉన్నప్పుడు సీనియర్ కౌంట్ కాదు, అలాగే నో ఉన్నప్పుడు యూత్ అగైన్ కౌంట్ ఇంక్రీజెస్ 3 అవుతుంది. అలాగే నో ఉన్నప్పుడు సీనియర్ వచ్చింది. ఓకే, అవుట్ ఆఫ్ ఎంత అండి? 3 వచ్చినాయి. అవుట్ ఆఫ్ నోలు ఎన్ని? 5. ఓకే, 3/5 అన్నమాట. అది వచ్చిందా లేదో చూద్దాం. చూడండి, 3/5. రైట్, వెరీ గుడ్. అలాగే ఇప్పుడు మనము ఇన్కమ్ ఈక్వల్ టు మీడియం కి బై ఈక్వల్ టు కంప్యూటర్ నో ఎంతో చెప్పాలండి. మీరు చెప్పాలమ్మా. ఓకే, ఇన్కమ్ ఈక్వల్ టు బయింగ్ ఏ కంప్యూటర్ ఈక్వల్ టు నో దగ్గర ఇన్కమ్ అనేది మీడియం ఎంత ఉందో చెప్పాలి. ఇన్కమ్ అనేది మీడియం, ఇక్కడ నో ఉన్నప్పుడు ఇక్కడ నో ఉన్నప్పుడు ఇన్కమ్ మీడియంలో ఎన్ని ఉన్నాయో చెక్ చేయాలి. ఇక్కడ నో ఉన్నప్పుడు ఇన్కమ్ ఈక్వల్ టు మీడియం ఎన్ని ఉన్నాయో చేయాలి. ఈ 2 కాదు, అలాగే ఇక్కడ కాదు, అక్కడ 1 వచ్చింది నో ఉన్న దగ్గర. ఓకే, అండ్ 2 వచ్చినాయి. అంటే 2/5 is the answer for that one. Am I right or wrong? Okay, I got one response. Okay, very good. 2/5. Very good. Likewise, we have to calculate for the student equal to S and by a computer equal to no. Okay, alage credit card rating equal to fair and student by a computer equal to no, we have to calculate. Okay, these values we got it right. Okay, let us go for the main problem related to the Navy Bayes classifier. Okay, Navy Bayes classifier సంబంధించింది probability of x given by a computer equal to s. That is x అంటే ఏమేంటంటే what is the input data? Okay, this is the input data guys. Age equal to youth, income equal to medium, student equal to s, and credit card rating equal to 5. Finally we have to multiply all these individual values, that is 0.22, 0.44, 0.67 and 0.67. These are the related to the buying a computer equal to x. Okay, buying a computer equal to s. That is the things. Probability of age equal to youth given by a computer equal to s. Probability of income equal to medium and by a computer equal to s. Student equal to s and by a computer. అలాగే మొత్తం ఈ నాలుగుని మల్టిప్లై చేస్తే కనుక 0.44 వచ్చింది. మనకు కావాల్సిన ప్రాబ్లం అయిపోయిందండి, అవ్వలేదండి. ఓకే, ఫైనల్లీ వాట్ వీ హ్యావ్ టు డూ గైస్. ఓకే, finally what we have to do, right? Okay, probability of x and given by say computer equal to no కూడా మనం calculate చేసాము, that we got them as a 0.019 guys. Finally we have to calculate the main probability, that is Navy Bayes classification. How we are going to get that one? That is probability of x given by a computer equal to x కి మనం probability of by a computer ని multiply చేస్తే కనుక the main value we will get it guys, that is 0.028. Likewise for no also, what is the value we got it guys, and 0.007 guys. What is the maximum value here? ఇక్కడ రేట్లో దేనికి ఏది పెద్ద వాల్యూ అండి? That is 0.028. means that particular input data, okay, we can predict that he is able to buy a computer guys. He is able to buy a computer. That is the information that is we predicted guys. Navy Bayes classifier predicts, okay, buy a computer equal to x for the particular tuple x. For the particular tuple x కి సంబంధించినంత వరకు, what is the x guys here? What is the input data here? Okay, this is the input data, that is age equal to youth, income equal to medium, student equal to s, and credit card record equal to fair related ga. What is the prediction with the help of Navy Bayes classifier we got it? Okay, that is for particular this data he is able to buy a computer. For particular this data he is able to buy the computer. Why? Because guys we got the more probability for this one. Okay, that is buying a computer equal to x ki s ki ఎక్కువ వాల్యూ అనేది వచ్చింది, that is 0.028. అలాగే నో ఎంత వచ్చిందండి? 0.007 guys. Okay, based on that information what we can predict that, okay, 0.028 is the maximum value compared with the 0.007. Okay, what is the prediction we have? Navy Bayes classifier predict that by say computer x for the tuple x guys. Okay, in this way we are going to classify the unknown records with the help of Navy Bayes classifier guys. Okay, understand guys, right? అర్థమైందారా? Okay, in this way we are going to classify the unknown records with the help of Navy Bayes classifier. That is also probabilistic model guys. Okay, probabilities చేసుకొని మనం క్యాలిక్యులేట్ చేస్తాం. అందుకనే అవునా కాదు, ఇక్కడ probabilities నే మనం క్యాలిక్యులేట్ చేసిందండి. Okay, right guys, hope you have understand this session. Okay, any doubts guys? Thank you. 59. ఓకే, రోజు వచ్చేప్పటి కొంచెం తక్కువ మందే వచ్చారండి, 61 మెంబర్స్ మాత్రమే ఉన్నారు. అగైన్ ఒకసారి మళ్ళీ రేపొద్దున కూడా దీన్ని రివైజ్ చేసుకుని నేను ప్రొసీడ్ అవుతాను. ఓకే, ఇప్పుడు ఎవరికైనా అర్థం కాకపోయినా సరే రేపొద్దున కొంచెం కాన్సన్ట్రేట్ చేయండి, ఈజీలీ అండర్స్టాండ్. ఓకే, దెర్ ఇస్ నథింగ్ మోర్ దాన్ దిస్. ఎక్కువ ఏం లేదండి, చిన్న పాయింట్ ఒకటి మీరు అర్థం చేసుకుంటే సరిపోతుంది అనమాట. ఓకే, థ్యాంక్ యూ గైస్, హోప్ యూ హ్యావ్ అండర్స్టాండ్ దిస్ సెషన్. ఓకే, will be continued on Monday guys. Again I will explain this one.